Yo, guys, what is going on? Welcome back. Can you hear the congestion? My camera's still turning on. The Ballon d'Or event has started. Ladies and gentlemen, we're recording this video because the market is absolutely dying. We're going to take a look at all that. We're going to talk through what I think is probably going to happen. First of all, we're going to go through, open these Ballon d'Or player picks. I don't even understand what's going on. We talked about this yesterday. Centurions isn't even here till this afternoon. But this video today, we're going to deep dive the market. We're going to talk about what I think is going to happen. And I think my computer is literally still half on, so we're going to turn that on. Guys, if you enjoyed the video today, drop a thumbs up. I'm working my balls off, man. I'm feeling really poor. We may have a stream up just for a little bit today. I'm not feeling my best. But we're going to get right into it. So I was wrong. Yesterday, I thought you only get one. You get two, and this is for the whole weekend. So is this EA's way of getting people off Call of Duty? I don't even know. This is a very interesting situation. I mean, these are like Team of the Year level cards, if not even better. In your My Pack section, you will find a 1 of 5 men's global loan, a 1 of 5 women's global loan. So we're going to go ahead and open these. I'm very excited. It's kind of funny because, you know, these are literally loans, but I'm actually excited to open these. It looks like we've got Bonmati, we've got Mbappe, Hansen, Rodri, Salma, Tarcian, Vinny Jr., Lamine Yamal, Saliba, Kane, Smith, Bellingham, James, Rodman. So we got a lot of options here. I think for the men's, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8. It's going to be impossible for me to not choose Mbappe, but if they give me Yamal with Mbappe, I'm going to be very disappointed. So the structure for this video, we're going to open these player picks, see what we get, and then we're going to go through, look at the market, talk through what we think is going to happen, and kind of what's upcoming this weekend. So this video will be very important, so listen up closely. We're going to do our men's player pick first. We get Kylian Mbappe, we get Vinny Jr., we get Lautaro as well, and we also get Haaland. So let's take a look. We're going to take a look at all these cards today first. Lautaro has a 5-star weak foot with finesse shot plus. They all have one play style plus. That dribbling looks so broken. He's also got 99 finishing, bro. What? Then we've got this Mbappe with 95 agility. I mean, surely it's got to be Mbappe, right? But these are available for 4 days as well, so you can use them in Division Rivals. You can use them in Foot Champs. It will get me to play PlayStation gameplay even just with these cards. What are these center backs? Do we even get Team of the Year cards this crazy? 91 pace, 95 defending, 90 physical, 4-star weak foot. We've got Vinny Jr. here, who is 5-star, 4-star, 95 finishing, 98 agility. And then this Haaland card, does he have? He's 4-4. I thought he was going to be a little bit more. I thought he was going to maybe have 5-star weak foot. But obviously, we're going to go Mbappe. I'm probably lucky. I didn't see Yamal. I didn't see Kane. I didn't see Jude. I forgot Lautaro was even here, and I didn't see Rodri. So I'm probably lucky to actually get Mbappe. Is that lucky? I don't know. So hopefully, on the other hand here, I would like to see, I mean, Salma looks crazy. 5-star weak foot. Bonmati, Hansen 5-5. Smith is 5-4. I mean, the weekend league is going to be crazy. Who do we have on the women's side of things? Oh, Hansen. Oh, my God. We got to figure out what we're going to do here. So we've got Bonmati who wins the Ballon d'Or, right? Obviously, you know, this card, crazy. I mean, this card is crazy. 97 finishing, 5-star weak foot. We've got Rodman, who's got a 5-star weak foot, 94 finishing, 97 sprint speed. Salma, who's got I said 5-star weak foot. She looks insane. 86 attack positioning, 98 agility. I don't know how EA every year gives her like a 79, 80, 81. It doesn't make any sense because she finishes like 2nd, 3rd, 4th in Ballon d'Or voting. Smith, oh my God, can we imagine how broken this card is? But I feel like Hansen looks like who we're going to probably end up going with. I don't know, though. Smith looks really, really good. Hansen can only play right mid and right wing. So if you're playing narrow, but 4-4, oh my God, she's got quick step plus. I mean, I feel like it's got to be Hansen, right? She's definitely going to be the most expensive. So I'm going Hansen and Mbappe. I'm going full meta. So guys, what we're going to do real quick, though, we're going to talk about this market because it is crazy. And I want to talk through with you guys what I think is going to happen. So that's all the content that we have so far today. We just have those player picks. There's going to be a Centurions promo that drops, you know, at 1 p.m. But the gold market, if you take a look anywhere here, the gold market is dying. Gold Teo Hernandez, right? He's back up at 430. But if we take a look at his price, you go onto Flippin, you see what this guy's price has been saying here, right? It is crazy. All right? I got to get my PC stuff off. All right, he went all the way down to 380 last night. It's insane. He went all the way down to 380, and then, you know, yesterday he was 428 at a point, so he's back up to 430. So we've had that major recovery. But we take a look. The main thing this is hitting is the top tier cards. Mbappe's at 3 mil, and yesterday Mbappe was at 3.4 mil, 3.5. Look, the fact of the matter is, when you take a look at these cards, these Ballon d'Or cards, they are only, you know, in this game for 4 to 5 days. So Is this the start of the Black Friday market crash? Are we at that point yet? It's tough to say. It's tough to say. That's still a few weeks away, and these are obviously only for, 3 to 4 days. So my prediction is probably what's going to happen. We may see a little buyback today. We will probably see a major buyback in the market on Monday and Tuesday. I don't know if it's going to be enough to go back to the original prices. For example, is Mbappe going to go back up to 3.5? Probably not. But he may drop even a little more before he goes back up first. I would play it safe. I'd be careful. Some people are buying back in right now. But if you even just go on the Footbin Popular page, Sun is back to 130. It looks like there was widespread panic earlier where Sun was all the way down at 120. So the market is starting to go back up a little bit today, and it may continue to do this. But what you have to consider is that until November 12th, especially attackers are going to struggle the most, because the fact is, when you look at these player picks with Saliba and Diaz, and we've seen some of these crazy cards, even players that we didn't see but we didn't select, like Rodri, I don't think a lot of people are going to choose these players. I think people are going to do what I did. They're going to look at that Lautaro, Mbappe, Hansen, Vinny Jr., Haaland, and with the women's, Salma, Bonmati. So I think what we're going to see, for the most part, is a lot of the attackers get sold off for 4 days. And I think they'll be major down for another day or two. Then I think they will slowly start to recover. So let's take a look at somebody random. This guy I've traded with a ton this year. Luis Diaz, team of the week, right? Last night he was 304. With this situation today, he got all the way down to 250. But he's still pretty low, and he hasn't gone back up yet. I didn't switch my tab. He's still pretty low, and he hasn't gone back up yet. Last night he's 300. So this card is down like 20-30%. And I don't know. You take a look at top tier attackers in Trailblazers. Diaz goes from 700 to 600. These cards are obviously down a lot, but how can they recover when you can use these attackers nonstop to get all your division rivals wins, your FUT Champs wins? And look, the fact is, this is everyone's account. Anybody who logs into this game, every single person will have a chance at getting these crazy cards. And it's not just a chance. You have a very likely chance to get these crazy cards. So I think for the most part, it's really going to impact the out-of-packs high-tier market. I'm curious to see, even if we look at a player like R9. So R9 is not really down much. I was curious to see if cards like these cards, like Mia Hamm, these attackers, are they down at all? Not really. They're not really down. Now, something that's probably up a lot. We take a look at the women's, right? I'm sure like Putellas is up a ton. Putellas is up 60K, right? And why is this? Because everyone's got these Barca players, and they're trying to link them. So for the most part, we're probably even seeing Barca players overall. Sky Koundé was 48K. Gold Koundé is 75K right now. If you have that card untradeable, well done. Let's take a look at Inform Yamal. Even Inform Yamal, 53K. He's up a little bit. So all the Barca players up, because obviously you got crazy Barca players with Yamal. You also got insane women's Barca players, and obviously the same club gives full cam as well. Let's take a look at Gold Vinny Jr. 1.4. Yeah, exactly. 1.6 yesterday, 1.4. So these top-tier attackers, they may rebound a little bit, but I don't know if they're going to go all the way back up. So I would stay away with buying back in, and I would see what happens in the next couple of days. We already talked about it on this channel. EA have already added into the code a max 88 icon SBC, which will be out on Sunday. We had a hero pack yesterday, and we'll have a Centurions 100 player pack. So there's a lot going on with this promo. There's also going to be some pretty crazy SBCs. Last year, EA, during the Centurions promo, we had a lot of icon SBCs. We had even a Eusebio SBC, which a lot of people to this day think, why the hell did EA drop it? Because that Eusebio was the best icon SBC for months, right? We have players of that stature coming out. So be careful with these top-tier attackers. I think that the lower-tier cards and the specific out-of-packs attackers, these are going to be really safe. That I think they will rebound eventually. Like Lautaro Martinez, all the way down at what, 119? I think for me, a player like this is probably going to slowly go back up. Out-of-packs team of the week. It's not something you have to buy today, and it may go lower. But these are going to be your safer bets, because attackers, at some point, people can't use these cards. They're going to have to go back onto the market and repurchase these cards. And the best way to make coins on those cards is obviously going to be the players that do not have any current supply. These are going to be my favorite picks for you guys to make some coins on if you're looking to buy these players back. I can't tell you the buy time. The most panic is probably today. But for the most part, you got to think logically. For the next couple of days, people are just going to be using these cards. If you really wanted to cancel all your plans, do absolutely nothing, you can use these cards nonstop for the next 5 days. Until November 12th, you can use them today, tomorrow, Sunday, which is the 10th, 11th on Monday, Tuesday, 12th. You can use these. You can play 1,000 games. Who the hell wants to play 1,000 games of EAFC? I don't know. You have problems. You need to get help. But that's what the situation is. So I would be very careful. And also, this buyback, we have to be careful as well, right? Even with the lower tier golds, let's see, is like even a Leao backup, he's 300, was 370 yesterday. No, he's just down a ton, right? But we'd see these cheaper cards. Son, let's see gold Saliba. Gold Saliba's up 10K, right? Because obviously people aren't choosing defenders. Just be careful with these cards today because obviously we have a new promo team. We don't know what content EA is going to release. These ones are a little bit riskier, in my opinion. I don't think EA dropped any other SBCs with this. We just have a player of the month. We had a Robertson yesterday. So pretty crazy time on the market. If you haven't sold, any cards that are down a ton yet, at this point, I would probably just ride it out. I really wouldn't. It doesn't look like too many of the top tier icons are down. It really just looks like the top tier golds are down. But then you look at the mid-tier icons, right? A guy like Stoichkov, down 200K. Let's take a look at Kenny Dalglish. 2.7 to 2.5. So these cards are also seeing a little bit of a dip. How about center mids with Bonmati? Mateus, same thing. So really, it's looking like it's mainly just the attackers, right? So at this point, if you haven't sold, I would just hold on to them. Again, these will expire. Is this the kickstart of the Black Friday market crash? Look, the recent couple years, the Black Friday market crash has always actually been with the content that happens on Black Friday the first couple days. In previous years, we go back like 22 and before FIFA 22, it always was 2 or 3 weeks before, then the market will go up. The market is different now. The way EA runs this game is entirely different, right? It's all store pack, it's all SBC, so you never know what can come out at any given moment. My last point of this video, my last concern to those watching this video, I wouldn't be surprised if EA goes into the store and releases more of these Ballon d'Or player picks. In that scenario, we would have to be careful if you had any tradable center backs and midfielders because people will start to choose the other ones. And don't get it twisted. Everybody would still spend money doing that. I'm telling you, even for a 4-day loan, I know you're going to say it's an IQ test. People will still do that. You got to trust me. So watch that. We're going to see if that happens, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.